All right, Bearcat fans, welcome to the ball game tonight. This is Michael Bennett coming to you from the campus of Kentucky Country Day in Louisville, Kentucky. Just for about 5 minutes, we're going to have a I-Hi tutorial, so I hope you're able to stay and listen to that. And then we'll be back for Bearcat football. It's against Iroquois. Stay tuned.
Right now, there's a way to show the world what's happening at your high school. All the sports, all the news, all the people that make it special. It's iHi, the ultimate website for high schools all across America. Thousands of schools are already online with live sports, athlete profiles, activities, and more. There's nothing else like it.
iHi is a great service. We use it for all our information and to promote our students to our kids with their photos.
Some kids maybe have college careers in front of them. They have an opportunity to tell a scout or something, hey, go check it out on iHi.com.
During the recruiting process, I could definitely send that website to coaches. They could look at some videos of me. They could look at how many points I'm scoring each night. It would really, really help in the recruiting process.
iHi is a very good website for athletics of my school because I go up there and look at wrestling, I look at track and field, I look at basketball, everything.
I think it's something that each school should have because it's just an awesome site.
With iHi, your school has its own website. Unique because you choose the content. For example, you can broadcast all of your games from any sport live on the net. Give your fans access to video from the whole season or highlights of your biggest moments. Showcase your students with individual profiles. And show off your program to parents, your community, and other schools. Of course, there's more to your school than sports, and there's a lot more to iHi. Special events, fundraisers, clubs, and activities. There's room for all that and more on your iHi site. Coaches, parents, teachers, and students can post photos, videos, and stories.
That's really what got us fired up on iHi. It's amazing how many photos we have on the site. And that's probably the most popular feature. That and then the scheduling so people can see what's going on.
I love the pictures they take on it. It's really good for looking at action shots and stuff. And then I can also look at the news and see what other teams played and who won.
Through iHi.com, I've been able to upload everything about our sports programs. I've been able to showcase through the little ticker about the different games that are coming up that week. Not only that, but I've been able to put in all the games that we've had in the past. I've been able to write little blog stories about it, get a little feedback from the community.
We also have dance and cheerleading and band and some drama things too, and I think that really gets the parents and things excited, and that's what's caused it. Everybody's hitting it and just loves it, and we were real excited because we've worked real hard on it.
iHi gives you access to national stories that matter to your school and gives the nation access to stories about you. You'll even have ad space to sell so that local businesses can support you while they're reaching a whole new audience online.
If you're looking at it as an advertiser, you would want to see your space up there. And it's just clean and it's simple and it gives the information I think that people want to see.
I just think it's easy to manipulate, and that's the best thing about it. It's not something that takes me a lot of time. It's something that anybody could do.
America's collegiate athletics directors have even selected iHi as their official placement service, so you know your students will find a great college match. Your new iHi site is your everything site. Link to your current site or let the site stand on its own. You control the content, and it's easy to build and maintain with password-protected templates. You get a professionally designed website presence that requires no programming, so you'll be up and running in minutes, and it's all free.
I mean, that's the best thing about it is iHi.com is strictly free for any high school in the nation that wants to do it.
One thing that it allows us to do is to put publications on the site that we don't have to pay to produce. And whether that be formal rosters or schedules or things like that, we can post them directly to the web through iHi.
We tried a few different sites, but we found that this was probably the better one.
Don't miss the chance to get your school the attention it deserves. Because now there's an exciting way to promote athletics, activities, and all the things that make you special.
It's nothing like in the fall when you go on the iHi website and you see nothing but football. It just gets you excited and pumped up for the season.
It's just great for our community, it's great for our school, and to promote what we do here.
It's a great way to compact all your athletic events and non-athletic events in one site.
You just click, 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 and parents can they can move from one sport to the next sport, to check theater, to check dance, to check band, to check football, to check whatever.
That's a great.
Right now, there's a way to show the world what's happening at your high school. All the sports, all the news, all the people that make it special. It's iHigh, the ultimate website for high schools all across America. Thousands of schools are already online with live sports, athlete profiles, activities, and more. There's nothing else like it.
iHigh is a great service. We use it for all our information and to promote our students to our kids with their photos.
Kids that maybe have college careers in front of them, they have an opportunity to tell a scout or something, hey, go check it out on ihigh.com.
During the recruiting process, I could definitely send that website to coaches. They could look at some videos of me. They could look at how many points I'm scoring each night. It would really, really help in the recruiting process.
iHigh is a very good website for athletics of my school because I go up there and look at wrestling, I look at track and field, I look at basketball, everything.
I think it's something that each school should have because it's just an awesome site.
With iHigh, your school has its own website. Unique because you choose the content. For example, you can broadcast all of your games from any sport live on the net. Give your fans access to video from the whole season or highlights of your biggest moments. Showcase your students with individual profiles. And show off your program to parents, your community, and other schools. Of course, there's more to your school than sports, and there's a lot more to iHigh. Special events, fundraisers, clubs, and activities. There's room for all that and more on your iHigh site. Coaches, parents, teachers, and students can post photos, videos, and stories.
That's really what got us fired up on iHigh. It's amazing how many photos we have on the site. And that's probably the most popular feature. That and then the scheduling so people can see what's going on.
I love the pictures they take on it. It's really good for looking at action shots and stuff. And then I can also look at the news and see what other teams played and who won.
Through iHigh.com, I've been able to upload everything about our sports programs. I've been able to showcase through the little ticker about the different games that are coming up that week. Not only that, but I'm able to put in all the games that we've had in the past. I've been able to write little blog stories about it, get a little feedback from the community.
We also have dance and cheerleading and band and some drama things too, and I think that really gets the parents and things excited, and that's what's caused it. Everybody's hitting it and just loves it, and we were real excited because we've worked real hard on it.
iHigh gives you access to national stories that matter to your school and gives the nation access to stories about you. You'll even have ad space to sell so that local businesses can support you while they're reaching a whole new audience online.
If you're looking at it as an advertiser, you would want to see your space up there. And it's just clean and it's simple and it gives the information I think the people want to see.
I just think it's easy to manipulate, and that's the best thing about it. It's not something that takes me a lot of time. It's something that anybody could do.
America's collegiate athletics directors have even selected iHigh as their official placement service, so you know your students will find a great college match. Your new iHigh site is your everything site. Link to your current site or let the site stand on its own. You control the content, and it's easy to build and maintain with password-protected templates. You get a professionally designed website presence that requires no programming, so you'll be up and running in minutes, and it's all free.
I mean, that's the best thing about it is iHigh.com is strictly free for any high school in the nation that wants to do it.
One thing that it allows us to do is to put publications on the site that we don't have to pay to produce. And whether that be formal rosters or schedules or things like that, we can post them directly to the web through iHigh.
We tried a few different sites, but we found that this was probably the better one.
Don't miss the chance to get your school the attention it deserves. Because now there's an exciting way to promote athletics, activities, and all the things that make you special.
It's nothing like in the fall when you go on the iHigh website and you see nothing but football. It just gets you excited, pumped up for the season.
It's just great for our community, it's great for our school, and to promote what we do here.
It's a great way to compact all your athletic events and non-athletic events in one site.
You just click, 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 and parents can move from one sport to the next sport, to check theater, to check dance, to check band, to check football, to check whatever.
That's a great.
Welcome back, Bearcat fans. This is Michael Bennett. I was able to stand up and take a few minutes with Coach Green this week, so we're going to replay that right now, and hope you enjoy it. We'll be back with Jeff Holbrook and myself getting ready for kickoff against the Iroquois. Hello, Bearcat fans. This is Michael Bennett coming to you from the campus of Kentucky Country Day in Louisville, Kentucky. Alongside me is Coach Tim Green, and certainly appreciate you being here with me for a few minutes as we kind of go through what happened last week and talk about this week in preparation for Iroquois. I know you always talk about adversity, Coach, and to me, along with adversity comes maturity, and with maturity, you learn from your mistakes. And are the boys learning from their mistakes from last week's loss?
You know, we early on this week tried to stress with them not to let that game define who they are as a team. And we challenged them on Monday. We changed things up, practiced a little bit differently, and so far they've responded well. You know, we've got a little bit of work to do, still got to solve some rough edges, but so far I'm happy with their effort, I'm happy with their concentration, and they've been a lot more physical this week. So hopefully we learned that for us to be good, we have to play hard and we have to play smart both. We can't do one or the other.
Absolutely. And plus, one loss does not define a season. So you can't worry about loss. It's a team we lost to that we shouldn't have lost to, quite honestly.
Right.
But you talked about last week as well that we didn't practice well.
Right.
And do you attribute not practicing well to our loss?
Well, when you watch film from last week's game, a lot of the things we struggled with during practice last week, we struggle with in the game. And I tell our kids all the time, they don't come with a switch on them, that they can't practice one way, then flip a switch and play well. And I think it's very important for us to understand that a big part of our job is to come out here every day ready to get better and ready to prepare for the next Friday. So you're right.
Well, how are we looking this week in preparation for Iroquois?
You know, we've looked better. It seems like we've been a little more physical. The guys came out with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder this week. I think they wanted to make a statement. You know, it's going to be Bearcat this weekend, Bearcat Carnival, and we'll probably have maybe 2,000 people there watching us, and they want the people in the stands to know which team they really are, and that they're the team that was 3-0.
Well, I know we've got a surprise coming up this week, and the players are over on the other side of the practice field today. So you want to talk a little bit about the surprise you've got coming up before the ball game?
You know, we're going to try to start a new tradition on Bearcat. We're going to establish a Bearcat walk. We're going to bring the kids around and have the Bearcat, Baxter the Bearcat, meet them in the golf cart. And they're going to lead them up through the crowd, and hopefully that'll get them fired up to see all the people that'll be here for the carnival getting ready for the football game. So it ought to be neat.
Absolutely. I think it's great. One of the things I attribute you to is you're a great marketer, and you've really done a great job of getting the KCD community involved with the football team. So I credit you for a lot of that and congratulate you, because that'll be exciting.
Well, thanks. We try to have a good time at our games. You know, we have music playing. We try to put a good product on the field. And
right.
It is a good environment. A lot of people tell me when they come to play here that it's surprising how many fans we have and, you know, what an exciting atmosphere we have here at KCD.
Talk about the injuries that we've sustained so far this year. I know we still have a few players out. Who are we looking at coming back anytime soon? Or?
Right. We feel like Jordan Duff came back to practice this week and feel like he is going to be ready to go on Friday. We're still a little bit away, but we're making progress with Jacob Corey and Joy Ballback and Jack Pike. Hopefully they'll be back sooner than later and can give us some time as well. But Jordan's back.
Good. Talk about Iroquois. What are we going to see this Friday night regarding Iroquois?
You know, Iroquois is a little bit of a deceptive team. When you watch them on film versus what scores you see, they're a little better. I was surprised in watching them. You know, they're athletic. They've got some big kids. They play hard. I will tell you, when you watch them, an old term that I've heard for years, it's almost like they're snake bitten. Every break goes to the other team. Every problem seems to hit Iroquois, and I just hope this Friday night's not the night that those breaks start going their way, because they've got a couple of capable players, a very explosive running back, a very capable quarterback, and they've got 3 or 4 linemen that will come off and hit you. So,
well, what are we going to see Friday night as far as the Bearcats?
You know, hopefully we're going to get back to what makes us good, and that's good, solid fundamentals, a lot of effort, no mistakes, and if we can do that, we're going to be successful. Hopefully we got that that bad game out of our system.
Yeah, absolutely, because you'd rather get it right now before we get to a lot of the even better teams.
Sure. And district play. All these games, I've said for years that I would go 3-7 if the 3 I could win were our 3 district games. So.
Heck yeah, we would all feel the same way. I'm certain of that. So, well, we've had a great season so far. Again, let's not define one loss the whole season. I feel like we still have a lot of great wins coming out of us. I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
We'll see you at the ball game. Welcome to Bearcat Festival 2011. It's been a great afternoon. All the kids and students here at Kentucky Country Day had a big time out here every year. Jeff Holbrook next to me, good to have you. I know you're a little bit under the weather, but it's good to have you here again this week.
It's still a great day for football, Michael. A little cold won't put me down.
Well, it's a little chilly up here. I know a lot of us are fighting with our allergies, and it is chilly. It's probably in the low 60s. Beautiful night, beautiful sunset that we're watching here on the campus of Kentucky Country Day. And we've got the captains out there. Let's talk about the captains. Number 76 for Iroquois, Matt Kircher. For Country Day. Number 54, Cam Sample. Number 4, Isaiah Brentz. And number 42, Nick Gorman. For Iroquois, the Raiders, number 22, Augustine Atwar. Number 59, Sun Nugent. Number 20, Larry Jackson. And number 3, Malik Sanders. Who won the coin toss?
Bearcats won the coin toss and, as you might guess, have elected to receive the football, Michael.
Absolutely. Just as Coach Riscotti tells me week in, week out, they've got their 8 plays scripted. They want to make a point. Unfortunately, last week, we went down to Carroll County. Not much to say there, and I have to tell you, the coaches didn't have too much to say to me this week either, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, you hate it as a coach when you let one slip away when you have the opportunity to get a victory. But you can't fault the kids and their effort, their second half.
Absolutely not.
The last 3 quarters, you take away that first quarter, and
yes. Well, and you don't try to ever blame officiating. You got to worry about your play. But they did have an unusual call. That was a return by Khalil Wilson. I didn't myself, and it happened in front of me. Supposedly, I never saw a block in the back at all. So
yeah, that was too bad. That was a highlight reel return by Khalil, and the phantom flag just laying there in the middle of the field with no one around it.
Well, here come the Bearcats coming through the human tunnel. We got a big crowd tonight. Because of Bearcat Festival, it's a big time for the kids from kindergarten, preschool, all the way up to seniors. And a lot of activity here on campus. As you can see, big crowd out there on the field watching those players come out there and rooting them on. So, unfortunately, let's go back to last week's game just briefly. But, we had a 42% pass rating. Coach Riscotti says, we've got to have our pass rating up 65% or better. And
sure.
When you have 42%, you're not going to win a ball game. And again, it goes back to not just the quarterbacks. It goes back to the receivers not running the right routes. It goes to not catching the ball. But again, they are high schoolers. They're doing the best they can. They work hard every week. And a lot of credit to coaches realizing, hey, we didn't practice well last week for Carroll County, and they came in here and they beat us.
That's right. But let's talk about the 2 subtractions last week. And number 23, Jordan Duff, and 84, Jacob Corey. Those 2 have been very valuable in the pass game previously. And I'll tell you what, I'm happy to see 23 suited up tonight. Jordan Duff creates a lot of explosion here for the Bearcats. I got a feeling that passer rating is going to skyrocket.
Well, and you mentioned Jacob Corey. It's nice to see that he has been cleared after that concussion to play football. So he's not suited up tonight, but he will be with us against Breckenridge County. So you like to see him out there again. So
that's right. I spoke to Jacob as well as Joey Ballback on the sidelines tonight. Joey showed me a picture of his hand before they put the cast on it, and these 2 pins that are sticking out of his hand right now.
Oh, my gosh.
It was an amazing story. An amazing picture. But there's potential for him next week, as well as Jacob.
In to kick for the Raiders of Iroquois is number 11, Robert Webb. And back to receive for the Bearcats is, as Mr. Holbrook said, number 23, Jordan Duff. It is great to see him back there. You got number 88, Khalil Wilson. And I can't tell who the other.
That was Keith Miller back there.
Keith Miller, good. number 32.
Whoop, whoop.
He fumbles the ball a little bit. Khalil's going to get it up there to about the 29-yard line, just inside the 30.
I believe I've seen that Three Stooges routine right there. I've got that picture. Those three guys just staring at that football. That's not how you want to start. You're the three most explosive guys. A little more communication next time, man.
That's all right. Well, we got Coach Riscotti over there on the side getting ready to let the offense get out there and hopefully make a statement up here first. Iroquois has not been the strongest team the past 2 or 3 years. Unfortunately, before the season started, they were 1 of 18 as far as their wins, and this year they are 0 for 3. So not
their uniforms.
They are good-looking uniforms. Schultz is back to pass. It's going to be just a little overthrown to Khalil Wilson, number 88, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Bearcats. But going back to the Iroquois Raiders, they've struggled, but honestly, Jeff, they have played teams closely. They only lost last weekend by 7 points to Southern High School. So they have been competitive, just hadn't been able to get over the hump and win a game. So I just hope they're not getting over the hump tonight.
I'm with you there.
They've had a reasonably good week of practice, better than the week before, so I think they're here to play. It's going to be a handoff. It's over to Isaiah Brents. He's out to the 50. He's to the 40. He's down to the 30. Take it to the house, Isaiah. Tackled about the 26-yard line. Great job by Isaiah. I like to see that rush right off bat. A big run right there. That's great. He gets down to the 16-yard line.
The Raiders came out in a 4-3 look, and they're playing man-to-man, or you'll hear it called a cover one with a free safety or a robber deep. Well, everyone ran with their receiver. No one heard run, and Isaiah was off to the races. That worked out well for the Bearcats.
Well, I think Coach Jones described it well. They're just a very average team, so they got a couple of good players that should show some sparks to us. But it's back to pass with Schultz. He's looking for an open man. Khalil's got it. Touchdown, Bearcats! Beautiful way to lead him that pass, Jeff.
That was a great pass. Great rollout, great route. Robert read that defense perfectly. And, I think I shouted out a little bit too early that Khalil was open. Fortunately, the defense didn't hear it.
That's usually what I do, and that usually messes up. So
that's right. but we got Robert with a great connection to Khalil.
Oh, beautiful pass. Well, we got number 25, who I like to see in there, David Holtgrave for the point-after attempt. Khalil, number 88, Khalil Wilson's going to hold the snap for him. It's good. That puts the Bearcats up with 11:33 in the first quarter, 7-0. Well, we're going to take a break. After that, we're going to talk about defense for a few minutes. Hopefully you see the defensive team come out strong and a few of the highlights we had from last week. So come back, more Bearcat football after these messages. We'll hear him if he is.
We'll hear him, right?
Welcome back, Bearcat fans. Michael Bennett alongside me is Jeff Holbrook here for another week of football. It's 11:33 in the first quarter. Bearcats are already on the scoreboard, 7-0.
Great start for the Bearcats. That's exactly what Coach Riscotti and the Bearcat offense needed. Get a lot of confidence heading into this ball game.
Well, as far as defense goes, that was a definite highlight last week. I mean, I know that the Gormans down south and up north are proud of Nick Gorman. He had a big week last week, had 10 solo tackles. And, great tackle right there. He's got him. Number 42, Nick Gorman. Here we are talking about him right here, right now.
Your luck has turned around.
Absolutely. Gets the ball. It's going to be placed about the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. But Nick had 10 solo tackles, 4 assisted tackles for a total of 14 tackles last week.
Well,
what a job well done.
That's another solo right there. No one else touched him.
Emilio Zayas had a great game, 9 solo tackles, 2 assisted for a total of 11 tackles. And as well, Dalen Norris did a great job last week with 6 solo tackles and 3 assisted. Raiders are back for a run. That's what we're going to see a lot tonight. Got him right there. Tackle.
Tommy Stafiri was the first to make the hit, and he pushed him inside. I believe Cam Sample cleaned up there. That was near a safety, gentlemen.
Yes, it was. That gets the ball back as it goes for a loss right there to the 4-yard line. It's going to be second down for the Raiders. Some of the guys we're going to watch. This is what Coach Jones says, a very average team, but they got a couple of standouts. Number 22, who's a junior, 5'8", 180 pounds. He's out to the 10.
There he goes.
And nice run right there, almost out there for a first down.
Jordan Duff just about horse-collared him there, but that's a big gain-saving tackle.
Well, he's their best running back. He has very good balance. He has great speed. And he's kind of similar to a guy you called a lot when we were playing Wagner, number 5 that we played when we played Wagner, who was a great running back.
Yeah, we've seen a few this year.
That is good for a first down. The ball's going to be placed on the 20-yard line of the Raiders. Quarterback's number 3, Malik Sanders. He's a freshman. It's going
Nick Gorman on the tackle.
Great tackle by Nick as usual. It gets a gain of about 3 yards. It's going to be second down and 7 for the Raiders. So you got a freshman quarterback. He's receiving a lot of growing pains. That's going to be a little bit of a problem there, so you want to see him off balance. And then you also have number 1, Marcus King, great athlete, but he'll play some quarterback as well.
There's a little
it's going to be handed off right there. It's going to be tackled by Nick Gorman. And number 72,
that's Denny
Fortney. Looks like he got a gain of about 2 yards, maybe almost 3 yards. It's going to be third down.
It's a nice play fake by the quarterback right there. He got Isaiah Brents to go upfield. The back was able to sneak underneath him.
You got number 3, Malik Sanders, freshman, coming up under center, waiting the snap. It's going to be a great tackle right there for a loss.
That time. Isaiah was in the right spot at the right time there.
Great job by Isaiah Brents. So it's going to be fourth down for the Iroquois Raiders. Good way to start.
That's a great job there. After that first down that went around the right end, I was getting a little nervous.
That's right. Well,
Bearcats held strong. Looks solid there.
Number 88, Khalil Wilson's back to receive the punt. Number 11, Robert Webb's back to punt.
Jordan Duff, almost blocked it.
It's not going to be returned, but there is a penalty on the play. Ball's going to be going outside about the 40-yard line of the Raiders, so not a great punt right there, but let's see what the call is. I didn't really see anything going on. I have a feeling it's going to go against the Raiders, though. It's going to be false start. So I assume they're going to re-kick it. Put him a little further back in there, closer to the end zone. Yeah.
I thought that might have been on us as fast as Jordan Duff got off the line of scrimmage there. Oh, no, we declined it. Coach liked the...
All right, the spot. So it's going to be marked on the 40-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 Bearcats. 8:58 left in the first quarter. We're already winning 7-0. As we await the offense to come back out there on the field. We've got the regulars, Robert Schultz, Isaiah Brents, number 4, Jordan Duff, who's back this week after injury. Got 2 to the far side, number 88, Khalil Wilson is closest to us here. Schultz is back in the shotgun, ready to pass. There is a flag on the play. Pass is intended for number 42 is incomplete. Nick Gorman there just couldn't come up with the catch, but a little behind him. It's going to be false start against the Bearcats. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So that'll place the ball back around the 45-yard line. It'll be first and 15.
I think that motion also represents just a misalignment by the Bearcats. I'm not sure I saw that. Coach Green is questioning the decision down there as well.
Yeah, he's very good at that. I mean, you can hear Coach Green from way up here. Usually when he doesn't agree, he does a lot. He comes to a lot of the JV games too, and man, he's out there complaining to those refs. I like that. He does it in a way that's not really overwhelming, not intimidating, but, listen, watch the game that I'm watching. But Schultz is under center. Got Khalil in motion, number 88. It's going to be a run play to Isaiah Brents. He's got some room. He's down to the 35, 30, 25, almost to the 23-yard line there. Another great run. Gain of about 17 yards there, Jeff. No, 22 yards.
A textbook play that the Bearcats have been very successful with this season. Guard pulling out and leading the way. Zayas couldn't find anybody to block. It was so open out there.
Well, you know you got a lot of room when you have somebody out there like Zayas and he can't find anybody to block.
That's right.
So ball's going to be placed on the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Bearcats. This first down is being brought to you by 852FX and iHigh.com. As usual, we certainly appreciate Kevin Stammerman coming out here and taking care of these games. So Isaiah Brents is the lone setback. It's going to be a pass by Schultz. I think he's going to run it. He's down. He's got about 6-7 yard gain there.
Oh, he's down. Little slip on the track over there. Nobody wants to see that.
Well, no, you don't want to see that, but you do like seeing the quarterback coming up because that keeps the defense off balance, Jeff. Not sure if he's going to pass, not sure if he's going to run. Gets him a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down 2 for the Bearcats. 8 minutes, 17 seconds left.
We haven't seen Robert scramble much this season, Mike.
No, we haven't, and that might be a good thing to see.
Picks up 8 yards, it's a great thing.
Absolutely. Isaiah Brents has got the ball. Nice tackle there, but I think he's going to have the first down for the Bearcats.
Michael Stocker led his way into that hole. A great block.
That takes the ball about the 8-yard line, maybe just outside the 7. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bearcats. Nice to see us punch this in again. You got Robert Schultz coming back from the sidelines talking to Coach Riscotti. Tommy Staferi, number 33, is checking into the ball game as number 32, Jordan Duff, checks out. Close to sidelines to us, you got number 23, Jordan Duff, 88, Khalil Wilson's all the way to the far side. And it's going to be given to Isaiah.
Play again.
He's got it down to the 5. Oh, nice tackle by the Raiders. Touchdown, Bearcats! This touchdown's being brought to you by 852FX, sports video and live streaming, and iHigh.com. Nice statement right there. Tommy Staferi made certain he had a lot of room to run out there. I thought the Iroquois guy made a great tackle, but he had already made the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, at least he didn't give up there. That's a nice play by
Absolutely, he didn't give up. So David Holtgrave checks in.
The Bearcats are making a statement. They're coming out and playing physical.
Yes, they are. David Holtgrave, number 25, punches it through. It's good. And with that, folks, with 7:38 left in the first quarter, Bearcats take the lead 14-0. We'll be back after these messages.
You're watching a live broadcast on iHigh by 852FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
One, two, three, come on now. Let's get it from the
Yeah. 852FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
See you, David. All right, Bearcat fans, I love it when we're back on and I don't know it. I'm chit-chatting like you wouldn't believe. But it's 7:38 in the first quarter and the Bearcats are already up 14-0. Who knows, Jeff? Maybe I'll get my baby in this ball game before it's over with.
There you go.
Well, we do have a few shout-outs tonight, and if you do want to have a shout-out and you're watching the ball game right now, live streaming, please email Jeff Holbrook. Jeff, why don't you give him your email address?
Sure, that's Jeff, Jeff, Holbrook, HOL, B as in Bearcats, ROOK, at KCD.org.
We'd love to hear from you. With kickoff, David Holtgrave. Beautiful kick all the way down to the 4-yard line. He's got it out to the 10, 15, out to the 20-yard line. Good run back. Nick Gorman with a hard hit there. It sets him back, and I can't tell it. Jordan Duff
56.
And 23, Jordan Duff in on that tackle. Nice run back for them. Started on the 4-yard line. Gets it out to about the 22-yard line. So going back to our shout-outs, I am supposed to say hello to a Di Smith. Now, Miss Smith, I did go to UK. I am a UK fan, graduate, but I love your husband. I thought he was a tremendous help at U of L. John L. Smith and Miss Smith, your son told me to say hello to you. So, big run right there for the Raiders. He looks like he got about a 7 or 8 yard gain there.
Yeah, he's close to the first down.
By number 22, Augustine Autoir. So hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. So it's going to be second down, 2 yards. Ball's going to be placed just inside the 30-yard line of the Raiders. So going back to Miss Smith, I hope she's listening. Your son says hello, and I was supposed to make certain that I mentioned your name. So Di Smith, hello.
Where's she watching us from, Michael?
Arkansas. She's down there at the home of University of Arkansas. So number 70, Ben Rice got that tackle for the Bearcats. It's going to be good for a first down. Gain of about 3 yards there, so it's going to be placed on the 33-yard line of the Raiders. First and 10. Just started the game, 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Bearcats are leading 14-0 if you're just joining us. Nice to see Josh Spurrier, number 89, out here on defense again.
Yeah,
it's going to be another run play. Oh, nice hit, tackle by a host of Bearcats. Yeah, I see Jordan Duff out there. I see Ben Rice out there. I see Denny Fortney coming off the bottom of that pile. I'm assuming he's the one that made that big hit there, Jeff.
Well, what we did right there is our D-line did an outstanding job of holding up that offensive line, and there's nowhere for him to go.
Well, it goes for a gain of nothing, so no gain on that play. Second down, 10 for the Raiders. It's going to be another run play. Nice trip-up tackle right there.
Denny Fortney.
Denny Fortney, number 72.
Denny came to play today, Michael.
Yes, he did. It's good to see this. I tell you, last week, again, I'm going to tell you, they didn't have great practices, according to coaches. This week, it was kind of, well, we did better, but I don't know how well we practiced. Coach Jones says he's kind of having a tough time since this is his first year figuring out if they're doing well in practice or they're not. But you can tell right off the bat, this team came to play tonight. It's going to be a pass. He's tripped up, and poor guy's going to fall down for a loss. So good for us. I mean, I don't know if he could have gotten a playoff. He had number 33, Tommy Stafari, and number 54, Cam Sample, right there on him. So it's about a loss of about 9 yards. Ball's going to be on the 25-yard line. You got number 88, Khalil Wilson, checking in for the punt. We'll see if he gets a good snap and a good kick. It is a good snap. Bearcats almost blocked that. Not a great kick, but Khalil's going to let it go. It's going to go back on the Bearcats side of the field to the 47-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for the Bearcats. But we're going to take a break. Come back. We got 5 minutes. Never mind. We're going to be right here. You get to hear me talk a little more, Jeff.
Oh, good.
I know you're excited about it. Well, absolutely. I tell you what, with these few minutes we've got to put out a shout-out and a big thank you to one particular family down in Louisiana. Dear Jeff and Michael, you guys are doing a great job with broadcasting the KCD games. I'm not certain about that, but I know you do a great job.
Oh, you're sweet.
You keep the game alive and energetic, and we appreciate it. Well, I tell you what, Mimi, Denise, and Sherelle, we certainly appreciate your treats. We got them before the game, and that pass is going to be incomplete to number 23, Jordan Duff, but it's going to be second down 10 for the Bearcats. But we certainly do appreciate the special taters for our great commentators. So
I can't wait to dig in here.
Why can't it be crawfish season? That's but we certainly do appreciate y'all sending that. So hopefully,
that's very nice. Thank you, guys.
Hopefully y'all stop by the booth when Tammy said that y'all will be up here for senior night, and certainly do hope that y'all come up and introduce yourselves to us. We look forward to that. So back to the game. We've got going to be a run by number 4, Isaiah Brents. Not much there. He's going to luckily get back to the line of scrimmage. Had a lot of good penetration there by the Raiders. So it's going to be third down 10.
Yeah, Raiders saw that one coming.
Yeah, they did. And wasn't the greatest of plays, but
Sorry, we need a 3rd and 10. Let's work on 3rd and 10. Let's see what we can do.
Well, you don't want to get to a point where you got a lead right now and that you start relaxing. That's the only thing you worry about. Closest side to us, we got number 8, Khalil Wilson, number 23, Jordan Duff.
Uh-oh.
Almost a little false start there on the side, but it's going to be a pass. It's going to be complete to Nick Gorman for a first down, Bearcats. This first down is being brought to you by 852FX Sports Video and live streaming at ihide.com.
I'd like to see a percentage of catches of Nick Gorman's that have been on that 15-yard out. He's perfected that route, and he and Robert are really on the same page when that's called.
Yeah, they really do. And talking to our good receivers, Coach Smith, just a little bit before the game, Nick Gorman's not even the number 1 receiver. I mean, he's usually going between Khalil Wilson or Jordan Duff. So Isaiah's got a big run. Oh, great tackle right there. I can't see what number 4?
Number 1, I would guess.
Number 1, thank you. Marcus King. Nice solo tackle by him. He's able to get about a 1-yard gain. That's going to place the ball on the 37-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 8
Marcus
for the
is the
Bearcats.
middle linebacker there, and their D-line did a great job of penetration. We had our guard pull in there, and he couldn't get anywhere.
Schultz is in the shotgun position. He's back to pass. Nice block there by Isaiah. Give him some more time. It's going to be complete to Jordan Duff. All the way down to the 13-yard line. Great job by Jordan. That was a beautiful pass there, Jeff.
That was a great pass. A little bit of pressure. He had a guy in his face there. Isaiah made a great block, but that guy's still in his arm reach. So that Robert just staring the face of the defense and throwing a bullet.
Well, I tell you, I can't say it enough. It's nice to have Jordan Duff back because you can see this offense missed him.
Yes,
not trying to downplay any of the other players, but you want as many great players as you can get out there, and Jordan's definitely one of them. So nice play by him. Out to the far side, you got Jordan Duff, Keith Miller, and Khalil Wilson. Lone setback is going to be Isaiah Brents. It's going to be a run by Isaiah. Nice tackle right there. Going to go for a loss of about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, Marcus King is reading that pull. He's doing a great job as a middle linebacker. He's watching that guard pull. He's coming, stepping up. That's 2 straight plays in.
Yeah, it's number Isaiah. 1. Well, number 1, Marcus King that did that, and he's cheating a little, Jeff. I think so.
Linebackers are supposed to cheat
until the quarterback notices that and cheats back to him with a little screen pass right there and burn him. But it's going to be a loss of 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down, 14 for the Bearcats. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first quarter. That trips out to the far side. It's going to be a pass by Schultz. He scrambled a little bit, and he's going to be pulled down. That ball's going to be incomplete, but he wasn't able to set up real well because he had some pressure coming to him.
Well, it was a combination of great pressure and great coverage. Defensive line there.
Exactly.
By, Iroquois right in their face, and looking downfield, there's nowhere for him to go.
Well, the ball's going to go back to the 16-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, 13 for the Bearcats.
We're in field goal range, but we don't want to settle for that.
No, you'd like to see him punch it in here. You got Keith Miller, number 32, 23, Jordan Duff, and 88, Khalil Wilson to the far side. Again, Isaiah Brents is in the backfield. Nice block in there. Give him a little time. It's complete. To number 23, Jordan Duff. He's down to about the 5 or 6 yard line.
I'm afraid he's a yard or 2 short.
Yeah, I think he is. It's going to be 4th down for the Bearcats. See the official already motioning. It's going to be 4th down. So it's going to be an interesting call here. Let's see what they do. We're going to go for a field goal. So ball's placed on the 5-yard line. It's 4th down, 2 yards to go. Number 25, David Holtgrave checks in. Hopefully his grandparents are listening.
Yeah, where were they? Up in Connecticut?
David and Judy Long up in Connecticut. It's good. And with that, with 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, I'm wishing my life away.
Wow, we're getting out of here early tonight.
It's the first quarter. It's 17-0. Bearcats are on top. We're going to take a break. Listen to these messages. We'll be back with more Bearcat football. Welcome back, Bearcat fans. I don't mean to get in the way, but I'm in the way. But I was hoping that Kevin could scan over here to the side and see the big crowd that we've got here for Bearcat Festival, something we do once a year here that the whole school's involved. And I tell you, a couple of years ago, my son Max, Jeff, brought home, I think, 3 or 4 cakes from a contest and several different liters of drinks. So
the cakewalk is a big tradition.
Yes, it is. Well, he's going to fumble the ball down about the 2-yard line. It's going to be a nice tackle there by a host of Bearcats.
Yeah,
you got number 42. Yeah, 42, Nick Gorman. Ben Rice.
Travis Abrams in the mix.
Yeah, nice to see a freshman out there. Nice kick by David Holtgrave right there.
Yeah, it was.
Ball's going to be placed on the 14-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Maybe next year they can get you down in the dunk tank, Michael. I
think people would want to dunk you more than me.
Yeah. I had to bow out this year. My little illness got me a free pass.
That's going to be a run play.
Cam Sample.
Cam Sample. Nice tackle by number 54, Cam Sample. No gain on the play, so the ball's going to remain on the 14-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down. No, I take it back. It's loss of a yard there. So it's going to be 2nd down 11 for the Raiders. With less than a minute left in the first quarter, Bearcats are winning 17-0. It's going to be another run play.
Cam Sample again.
Yes, it is. Nice tackle. He's getting some really good penetration there and really adding up on those solo tackles.
Learned a lesson from Marcus King, I suppose. He said, well, if that guy's going to read the guard, I'm going to read the guard.
That's right. Augustine Antoine was with the carrying the ball for the Raiders right there. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down 11. About 10 seconds left in the first quarter. It's going to be a pass play. He's got it out there. It's going to be almost intercepted. Nice job. You had Tommy Stafari out there and Keith Miller, number 32, little upset with himself. He almost had it. It would have been a great catch. But
that's a tough play. He was in good position, and he was full extension to even get his hands on it.
Well, ball goes incomplete. It's going to be 4th down for the Raiders. Number 88, Khalil Wilson, checks in. Number 11, Robert Webb, is back to punt for the Raiders.
Ooh,
not a great
Rice
punt.
Almost there.
Khalil's got it. He's going to run it. He's to the 15. He's got a lot of guys on it, but still keeping those legs moving. He's going to get it around the 11-yard line, inside the 12. Bearcats will take over on the Raiders' 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, and that's the end of the first quarter. With the Bearcats leading 17-0. We're going to take a break, but please come back for more Bearcat football.
Welcome to the biggest games in high school football, the Great American Rivalry Series. 46 matchups, each one a classic. These are the nights you'll always remember. This is football, the way it was meant to be. In the stands and in the trenches, the Rivalry Series is the real thing. Don't miss out when the greatest show in high school sports comes to town. Go to GreatAmericanRivalry.com. The Great American Rivalry Series from iHigh.
Welcome back, Bearcat fans. Start of the second quarter. Bearcats are leading 17-0. Just to give a few more shout-outs, Tim Green told me this before the game, that he has never seen his mother blush supposedly as much as his sister described. But Debbie Ely saw her mother blush just because I said Dr. and Mrs. Green. So I hope y'all are listening again. It's going to be a pass back to number 88, Khalil Wilson. It's going to be incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. I'm assuming that's going to go against the Iroquois, Jeff.
What I saw is right as Khalil Wilson went to dive, the cornerback put his hands on the shoulder pads and held him down. I'm not sure Khalil could have caught that ball anyway, but we'll take the penalty.
Absolutely. It is going to be pass interference against Iroquois, so that's going to give us another first down. But again, Debbie Ely, Dr. and Miss Green down in Rome, Georgia, we certainly appreciate y'all listening. So the ball's going to be placed on the 6-yard line of Iroquois. It's going to be first and down and goal for the Bearcats. Got number 32, Keith Miller, out here closest to me. Jordan Duff, number 23. Tommy Stafiri's in the backfield along with Isaiah Brents, number 4. It's going to be handoff to Isaiah. He's down to the 5, inside the 5, but he's going to be held up for about a gain of 2 yards. It's going to get the ball down to the 4-yard line. It'll be second and goal for the Bearcats. A little bit of a chilly night. Sun's going down. You can feel the chill in the air, and I tell you, I don't mind fall, but I can't stand winter, Jeff.
I tell you what, it must be 25 degrees colder than it was at fun run time at 3:35.
Really?
Oh, we were down there at the track. I was burning up watching the kids and their big fun run afternoon. And then I didn't prepare when I went home.
You got 23, Jordan Duff out to the side. And then Khalil Wilson, number 88. It's going to be a pass to Jordan. Oh, beautiful pass. He just couldn't pull it in. It's going to be incomplete.
Great pass by Robert.
It's going to be third down goal. Ball's on the 5-yard line. 11 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second quarter. 17-0. Now you got number 42, Nick Gorman, and Isaiah Brents in the backfield. Keith Miller, number 32, close side, 88, Khalil Wilson. It's going to be another pass to Jordan. No, it's going to Nick Gorman. Touchdown, Bearcats! Great pass there. It really caught the defense off guard right there, Jeff.
There's a flag.
I don't see the flag yet.
Nope, maybe not.
Okay, good. Well, they indicated touchdown. So 10:55 left. Again, you like to see David Holtgrave in here. Number 25 for the point after attempt.
Amy's going to love that.
Our cameraman Kevin Stammerman saying that Mimi loves that to see her grandson. Point after attempt is good. And with that, 10:55 left in the second quarter. Bearcats are taking a commanding lead right now, 24-0. We're going to take a break, but come back for kickoff. We got more Bearcat football after this.
You're watching a live broadcast on IHI by 852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
One, two, three, come on now.
Let's get it from the top.
852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
Welcome back, Bearcat Nation. This is Michael Bennett coming to you live streaming from the campus of Kentucky Country Day in Louisville, Kentucky. Alongside me is Jeff Holbrook. Little under the weather, but it's cute. He has his little Snoopy Kleenexes with him. And
my wife takes care of me, Michael.
That's right. She has another child in the house besides the other kids y'all have, right?
She takes care of all three of us.
Number 25, David Holtgrave in for the kick. Got three receivers back for Iroquois. He's going all the way down to the 3-yard line. Beautiful kick by David. He's going to be tackled right there.
Gorman,
about the 15-yard line.
Evan Mock in on the tackle. Dalen Norris.
Yeah, Josh Spurrier is right there. Nice to see a few of these freshmen here Evan Mox, true freshman.
Alan Papalia, haven't called his name all year.
Oh, yeah.
Pappy played on my team last year. Good, hard-nosed kid. He's got a good future here for the Bearcats.
The ball is going to be placed on the 15-yard line of the Raiders. It's going to be 1st and 10. It's going to be a run play. And you got...
we caught a break right there. We had 10 men on the field.
Yeah, we did.
But it worked.
Well,
Stopped them for no gain. We'll take it.
Well, you had number 78, Emilio Zayas, over there, right, trying to penetrate and get that tackle in there. But it does go for no gain with 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball's placed on the 16-yard line of Iroquois.
Well, Thomas Monroe, one of Coach Jones's buddies, I can let you know that Coach Jones was up here screaming about that play.
Yeah, I had a little conversation about what happened last week. That ball's going to be incomplete. Oh, I thought Khalil might have been able to pull that ball in there, but it wasn't going to happen, unfortunately.
Now, Thomas Monroe emailed us here. He's watching from Grovetown, Georgia.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah, says he went to UGA with Coach Jones. He says, go Dogs, but I refuse to say that, being a Boilermaker fan. Purdue-Georgia rivalry has not gone in my favor in bowl games of yesteryear, so we're not big fans of the Bulldogs up here, Michael.
Well, we got timeout on the field with 10 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Bearcats are leading 24-0. We're going to... Welcome back, Bearcat fans. Iroquois got the ball. It's going to be penetrated all the way back. Oh, he gets away. Unfortunately, he's going to go out to the 20, 25-yard line.
Oh, my!
Nice tackle by number 23, Jordan Duff. He just bullied that guy out of bounds.
Wow, Friday night, under the lights, number 23, Jordan Duff. Did I mention he's explosive?
He did a nice job. That's going to be, I guess, only their second first down, Jeff, in this game. Is that true?
That sounds right to me. And, a nice play by that quarterback to get out of the clutches of the Bearcat blitz.
It was. Puts the ball about 28-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Nice run right there. Khalil Wilson's going to tackle him, though. There is a flag on the play. We'll wait to see what the call is. I'm guessing holding it is. It's going to be holding against Iroquois, so that'll take the ball back to the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Raiders. You're getting a couple of shout-outs there,
Jeff? Yeah, I got another shout-out here. We got Matt Kircher's dad, Rob. He's out on the road again this week. Poor guy. He's always gone. He says he's down in Macon, Georgia, but he'll see us next week for the Breckenridge County game.
Oh, terrific. Yeah, Miss Tammy Gorman has been nice enough to get a big bus load of us to head down there to watch the Bearcats play in Breckenridge. We won't be with you online, but we're hoping to be online for the Holy Cross game. I'll let you know for certain, but and then, of course, we'll be back with our next home game here at KCD. It's going to be a run play. Out to number 22, Augustine Otwar. Going to be forced out of bounds by number 23, Jordan Duff. Nice pursuit there by Jordan. Going to be a gain of about, 3 yards, 4 yards there, isn't it, Jeff?
Yes, that sounds fair. But Jordan Duff just showing some great talent out here.
We missed him.
Offensively, defensively. Oh, you're not kidding.
Yeah.
I think he's 2 points difference in that game. No question about it last week.
Well, it's going to place the ball on the 25-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down 13. Nice tackle right there for a loss.
There's still people falling over that pile.
Number 72.
Fortney and Zayas down there.
Yeah, I like to see those two guys in there. Again, they're penetrating that line, having their way with them, getting in there and making hits.
They kind of resemble each other from here, don't they? I mean, they're just stocky, strong kids in there, hard working. Your motor's always running.
Well, not only they are big kids, but boy, they can pursue as well.
Oh,
they run quick. You got number 3, Malik Sanders, who's also a running back, but he's taking the place of the freshman. It's going to be a long toss out there and going for a loss.
Great play
number
by
42, Nick Gorman. I'm sorry, Jeff.
No, he just made a great play out there. He was standing his blocker up, timed it perfect, shed his blocker, made a great tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we need to tell the Gormans, send more snacks and your grandson and nephew will play better. So
I always believed in karma.
That's right. Well, number 88 back in the game to receive the punt. You got number 11, Robert Webb, to kick it.
Big rush.
Not a good punt. It's going to drop about the 27-yard line and go roll backwards in Bearcat favor. Going to be down to the 29-yard line on the Raider side. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. This first down's being brought to you by 852FX and iHigh.com.
This game is being streamed by 852FX on iHigh.com because of the Verizon 4G LTE hotspot. Thanks to the Verizon wireless connection, 852FX has streaming services where a landline will not reach. Now, 852FX offers streaming broadcasts as well as edited team videos and player profiles.
Touchdown Bearcats! Perfect timing. I'm glad you're able to see that. Number 23, Jordan Duff. I can't say it enough. It's good to see him again. He was wide open in the end zone. Robert Schultz throws an absolute perfect pass.
Yeah, a little mix-up on the Iroquois defense there. Leave Jordan Duff roaming all alone in the end zone right there, and Robert read it perfectly and dropped it in.
Well, number 25, David Holtgrave in for the point after attempt. 8 minutes left in the half.
Now, speaking of David Holtgrave, with that good kick here, his cousins, Lexi and Cammie Long, are watching tonight from Thomaston, Connecticut.
Terrific.
Cousins of David and Mark Holtgrave, so that timing couldn't have worked out any better.
Absolutely. Well, David's done a great job. I'd say I enjoy watching him kick the ball because he's accurate and he can kick it long. So it is fun to see your cousin out there, guys. Appreciate you letting us know you're watching up in Connecticut. So hope the weather's not too terribly cold up there, but it's chilly down here. We got a great crowd that I've mentioned before because of Bearcat Festival. So we got 8 minutes left. Stay tuned at halftime. I've got my Bearcat at the half. It's going to be Coach Bill Beam at half, talking about a few things that he's started here on campus. Certainly give him a lot of credit to the historical perspective of KCD and athletics here at Country Day.
Well, we have a nice alumni group here. As you scour the sidelines, we have so many people from the, whether that's the 70s, 80s, 90s, recent alums, but Bill Beam stands out as one of our most active, and talk about someone who just loves the school. I mean, Bill Beam is always there for us.
David Holtgrave gets a kickoff down to about the 14-yard line. It's going to be taken by number 1, Marcus King. He's going to get it out around the 30-yard line.
He's carrying half the
Yeah, he is.
There.
Yeah, he is.
Evan Mock was holding on tight, and Dalen Norris. Hopefully they didn't have to pay for that.
And number 81, Travis Abrams, in on that tackle as well. Ball's going to be placed just inside the 30-yard line. Let's call it the 30-yard line. 7:53 left in the second quarter. Bearcats commanding lead right now, 31-0. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Number 3, Malik Sanders, going to hand it off. Oh, it's a fumble on the play! He's got it!
Oh, no. Yes.
I can't tell who's got it, but Nick Gorman's got it! Nick Gorman, number 42, able to get that ball. Nice hit out there. Bearcats are going to take over.
Could you tell who made that initial hit? 'Cause that was a big...
No, unfortunately, I missed it. I mean, it was a strong hit. You could see that helmet going right into the ball.
I don't know if that was Jordan Duff again with that big hit.
It could have been. I tell you, he's come back to play. Ball's going to be placed, let's call it the 42.5-yard line of the Raiders. Going to be 1st and 10. 2 wideouts closest to me. You got 23, Jordan Duff, number 88, Khalil Wilson. Tommy Stafari, number 33 in the backfield, along with number 4, Isaiah Brents. Robert Schultz is going to be handing off, but there is a flag on the play. I'm assuming it's going to be a false start by the Bearcats. We'll wait the signal. Yeah, it's going to be false start going against the Bearcats. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Sorry about that, Mike. I'm
That's
thinking
right.
about those alumni. Some recent alums that are on the sidelines tonight. Will Smith, one of those 2010s. Ryan Senta, who's playing Division I lacrosse. It's great to see those kids. These are also football alums, not just Bearcat alums.
Great to see them back supporting their team.
Well, they love to come back and be a part of this community.
Schultz is back to pass. He's got Jordan Duff. He's got it. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Bearcats.
What an
fantastic.
Angle.
Jordan Duff has come to play tonight. He's already my player of the game.
There you go. Now, Jordan did a great job. That official was about in his way, and he sort of maneuvered his way around him.
Yeah, he did.
Focused on that ball, which is not easy to do when you got that standing in your way. And then he made a great angle to the end zone there. He had 2 Raiders right on his heels, and he just beat him to the corner instead of trying to get straight upfield.
Well, it's fun to see. We're on top of the press box, but I can hear the boys coming off the field laughing and having a good time. And you like seeing that after you hate to say terrible loss, but a loss we shouldn't have had last week. But it's good to see them bounce back so quickly.
All losses are terrible.
Yeah, I think it's going to be against the Raiders. He was back in that backfield in no time, so... Yeah, number 2, Matthew Bizimana. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. So want to welcome all of Bearcat Nation again this week. And certainly for those of you from Iroquois, hopefully you're watching this game live video streaming over the internet. My name's Michael Bennett, Jeff Holbrook alongside me. Number 25, David Holtgrave. Perfect with the point after attempt, and that puts the Bearcats up 38-0 with 7:33 left in the second quarter. We're going to take a break, be back for the kickoff. Bearcats are winning. All right, Bearcat fans, certainly appreciate you coming back. We got another shout-out. We certainly appreciate Coach Jones's brother-in-law watching from Kennesaw, Georgia, where my brother-in-law and sister-in-law live as well. And their 6-year-old son, Camden. He says this is our 3rd Bearcat game to watch online. You guys do, I do a wonderful job. I don't know if Holbrook does, but I certainly do a great job. And tell Jill and Matthew that her nephew Camden is watching. We certainly will. Certainly do appreciate the nice words towards us. But nice kick by David. It's going to go back to the 6-yard line. He's out to the 15. Not quite yet. He's running all the way to the side.
Come on, Marcus.
He's got a good run there. He's got number...
There's Pappy. Alan
number
Papalia.
64.
Good to see that freshman. Look at the bounce in his step there. He's pumped.
Yeah, I like Alan Papalia.
Good job, Alan.
I wonder if he's related to Nick Papalia. Was that his name up in Philadelphia?
Not sure.
You didn't see the movie?
Oh, no, I did not.
Oh, my gosh. What a movie that was. About a guy that just came from the streets of Philadelphia, made the Eagles team back in the 70s. I saw him play against the Cowboys. He was spectacular, very inspirational. It's going to be a run play for the Raiders. Gets a gain of about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down 6. 7 minutes left in the first half. Bearcats are winning 38-0.
Back to that last shout-out, the family down in Kennesaw there, Coach Jones's brother-in-law. Thank you for sending him up here. He's a good man.
Absolutely.
We really like having him here at KCD.
I'm lucky enough to meet with him every Friday at 1:30, and we have a great conversation. Good guy. Going to be another run play.
Hit.
Absolutely no gain at all.
Emilio leading the way there.
Yeah. Number 78, Emilio Zayas. Number 70, Ben Rice is in there. Number 54, Cam Sample. And number 78, Denny Fortney. And it's going to be 3rd down 5 for the Raiders. Balls, let's just call it 36-yard line. 3rd and 5 to go. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half. It's going to be another run play. He gets a good gain right there. It looks like it's close to a 1st down. It's going to be placed just outside the 40-yard line.
I think Ben Rice made the initial hit, and then Cam Sample helped clean things up. Ben Rice has had a good year, too. He's really
absolutely. I know his daddy's proud of him, Coach Tim Rice, who takes care of the 5th and 6th grade football team here at KCD. I can't tell. I think he's got the 1st down, but
he's going to be close.
If he gets it, this would be only their 3rd 1st down of this game. So, no, he's just short of it. So it's going to be 1st down. Be interesting to see. Yeah, there's a good shot of it right there. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. I appreciate you showing me the monitor on the computer up here. So it's going to be placed just inside or outside the 40-yard line. 4th down. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do here, Jeff. 6 minutes left in the halftime. You're down 38-0. I'd almost go for it. Why not?
Let's talk about their previous punts also.
They're almost blocked. Exactly.
Right. They're living dangerously.
So they are going to go for it.
It's a good move by their coaching staff.
They've got a tight formation there. It's going to be a run. Nice fake right there, but he's got the 1st down.
He's still pushing
forward. He is still moving. Tommy Stafari's there, number 33 on the tackle. He got number 78, Denny Fortney. And number 60, Michael Stocker. So he does get the 1st down. Ball's going to be placed on the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders. 5:45 left in the first half. Bearcats do have a commanding lead, 38-0. It's going to be another run play by number 23, Eric Shepard.
Again. Big hit by Fortney.
Yeah, and also was number 40, Marcus Fluellen. Nice to see Marcus out there on the field now. Goes for no gain. 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Raiders. Just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Bearcats, you don't want to see them relax yet, but they can relax a little. This will be good to rest some of the varsity players and let some of the other JV players out there, hopefully in the sometime.
Marcus.
Nice job by Marcus. Forced out of bounds, probably for a loss right there as well.
He strung that out well.
That run was by number 20, Larry Jackson. He just didn't have anywhere to go.
No, Marcus did a nice job of stringing that play out.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to go down as a no gain on that play. So it's going to be 3rd down 10 with 4:45 left in the second quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, Bearcats are leading 38-0. He's back to pass. He's wide open. He's going to be tackled by oh, he's not. He's still going. Forced out of bounds by number 88, Khalil Wilson. So I don't know how he got that wide open, Jeff. He had a lot of room.
Play design. They had an exterior receiver move to the inside, and our corner followed him. Then they snuck a guy out.
Well, thank goodness Coach Jones, who's just on the other side of the top of this press box, hadn't gotten too mad last week. He had a little incident last week where he got a little upset and broke his clipboard.
Yeah,
but
somebody got him a new clipboard.
Don't be too upset with him, Miss Jones. I know you're probably listening to us, but they all in good fun. People downstairs were laughing about it, so and I think he's a little embarrassed by it, but he was able to laugh about it today.
Yeah, once they got the shrapnel out of there, everything was good.
That last play goes for a gain of 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd down, 3 to go with 4:10 left in the halftime. It's going to be another run play. He's got some room out there. Khalil Wilson's out there on the tackle. Cam Sample, probably the lead tackler out there on that tackle right there. He's close to another first down. They are giving it to him. So
Cam's definitely wanted to turn the tides on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pile. That pile was moving the wrong direction.
It was.
Cam came in and pulled it back.
Nice brute strength out there by him because, you know, he's biggest and strongest out there on the defense. So we've got just under 4 minutes left. Ball's going to be placed on the 28-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Raiders. Got number 3, Malik Sanders, under center. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be just incomplete, broken up by number 40.
Yep, Marcus Fluellen.
Marcus Fluellen. Nice job there.
It was a good play-action fake. The quarterback does a nice job with his play fakes.
Yeah, he does. And, of course, he's kind of the backup. They have normally the freshman out there, but I'm sorry, that is Malik Sanders, the freshman. So he's done a pretty good job for a guy that really hadn't played but 4 games this year. Well, 3.5 if you want to call it that. It's going to be a run gain of about 2 yards. Number 72.
Dalen Norris was the leader there. Then, Fortney came in and helped out.
They're giving Emil Isaias credit for that tackle right there, along with Michael Stocker. So several guys right there. Gain of about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down, 8. Ball's placed on the 26-yard line. 3 minutes left, just over 3 minutes left in the second half. Malik Sanders back under center. It's going to be another run right there. Nice tackle by number 23.
Yeah, Dalen Norris grabbed him by the ankles, and Jordan Duff cleaned him up.
It's going to be 4th down. Gain of about 5.5 yards. Let's call it 4th down, 4. Ball's on the 21-yard line of the Bearcats. This has been a pretty good offensive gain here for the Raiders.
Yeah, this is definitely their most significant drive of the night. What would you put it, about a 60-yard drive on the evening?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Absolutely. Well, the Raiders call timeout with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half, but Bearcats have done well. I'm proud of them coming out here and taking care of business right off the start of the game. But
yeah, coach has got to be pleased with the way we've come out. You never know what can happen after a tough loss. We responded well.
Well, don't forget, folks, at halftime, I'm going to have my Bearcat at the half. It's going to be Coach Bill Bean, who's in charge of the kickers here for Kentucky Country Day, graduate 1976. I'm not trying to show his age, but he actually graduated from the original campus, which was over there off of Rock Creek Drive here in Louisville, right across the street from Seneca Park. It's going to be 4th down. The Raiders are going for it. You got Sanders in the backfield waiting the snap. It's going to be a pass. They're pursuing him well, but he's going to get away. It's going to be good for a 1st down, and there is a penalty on the play. He's going to be forced out of bounds by number 88, Khalil Wilson. I'm not sure what happened there unless because the guy over here on the far side threw a flag as well.
Very interesting.
Usually you see something like that, it's a hold, but how can the referee over here closest side to us where the play's on the other side of the field be able to see that in that distance?
Unless it was a pre-snap call, I don't know. Illegal formation?
It could be. Or substitution, I'm not sure. Well, they're talking to the Bearcats, so obviously it's going to go against Iroquois. And they're talking about it for a while here. So he got a good first down on that, all the way down to the just inside the 10-yard line, call it the 8-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice run.
He's doing a nice job. He seems to be getting a little more comfortable, even though they're down 38-0. But that freshman quarterback's doing a fairly nice job of scrambling out there on his own.
Yeah, he's got good feet, good mechanics there in his little play fakes and this misdirection offense they run. He's got a good future.
Well, he hadn't made an indication yet, so here we go. Holding against Iroquois. It's going to be declined. Oh, we've got 2 penalties. That's why. And false start there, Jeff. So they will accept that penalty. So that's going to take him all the way back to the 28-yard line. It's going to be 4th down, 9 for the Raiders.
Holding and false start, I didn't think that was an option.
Evidently. Well, they're going to take a timeout with 2 minutes.
Put me in the booth.
With 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first half, Bearcats dominate 38-0. We'll be back. More Bearcat football. Welcome back, Bearcat fans. Again, this week we certainly appreciate Bearcat Nation out there listening to us. Give us some more shout-outs. We've had several different people let us know they're listening. We'd love to hear from you. 4th down now. They're back to pass. Sanders is back to throw it.
Ball.
It's going to be incomplete. Broken up by number 23, Jordan Duff.
Good defense right there. Jordan Duff broke on that ball. It was a good throw. A little long, but he gave his receiver an opportunity, and Jordan Duff came up there and made a nice play.
Well, that's twice he should have had an interception there. He had a great chance. Well, I say should have, but he had a great chance of having an intercept there, Jeff.
Right. Defense is being in the right place at the right time.
Well, the Bearcats are going to take over possession of the football. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. This 1st and 10 is being brought to you by 852 FX, sports video and live streaming, and Verizon 4G LTE mobile internet. We've got number 88 Khalil Wilson and number 42 Nick Gorman closest to us. We've got a spread offense here. Isaiah Brents is the lone setback. Schultz is back to pass. He's being rushed right there. He's going to be tackled. It's going to go down for a loss. Tackle by number 57 of Iroquois. And I don't have a name for number 57, but I know I saw a 57 out there. But there is a penalty going against the Bearcats, illegal procedure, so that's going to set it back a little further down, so they'll replay 1st down, I'm assuming. Two minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. It's a 5-yard penalty. That's going to put the ball back about the 18-yard line.
They actually declined that penalty because of the loss.
Because of the loss, sure, absolutely. So it's going to be 2nd down, 13 for the Bearcats on their own 22-yard line. Schultz is in the shotgun position. Gets a good snap, but he's being rushed again. He's going to pass it just a little out of reach of Keith Miller, number 32.
Did a good job. Just get that ball away there. He
yeah.
in the clutches of the
Keith didn't look too
Raiders.
happy that ball couldn't be thrown to him, but because he was wide open. But you're right. Robert was being rushed there by everybody and their cousin. So it's going to be 3rd down, 13. Just a little over 2 minutes left in the first half. Don't forget, folks, my Bearcat at the half is going to be Coach Bill Beam. So I hope you're able to stand by, listen to us, and have a lot of good questions for Coach Beam and talking about a lot of the stuff that he does here for Country Day. It's going to be a pass. It's complete to number 23, Jordan Duff. Looks like he's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. Yeah, probably about 3 yards short there, but
good to see Robert Schultz rolling out to his left there and getting his shoulder square, making a solid throw. That's something those college scouts will like to see.
I'm anxious to see the statistics you come up with at the end of this halftime, because I tell you what, these balls have been thrown to Jordan.
Robert's back to kick. I think.
Got a good snap, beautiful punt. Receiver slips a little. It's not going to be a return right there, and it's going to be down by number 89, Josh Spurrier, at the 35-yard line, just outside of it. So with 1 minute 51 seconds left, Bearcats are leading 38-0. Iroquois brings out their offense. See if they can get a little action going before the end of the first half. But it's just been dominating on both sides of the ball for the Bearcats tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, we played very well. A lot of different people have had some outstanding plays from Nick Gorman. Jordan Duff has stood out. Robert Schultz has had a heck of a game. Our offensive line has blocked well. Our two interior defensive tackles, Zayas and Fortney, have had a great game.
And Ben Rice as well. And
yes.
They have done a nice job up there on the front. He's got a good
Stalker.
He's going to be sacked. He's down by number 72, Denny Fortney. Great job. Loss of about 6 or 7 yards right there. Ball's going to be placed on the 29-yard line, so he did lose 7 yards there, Jeff.
Stalker found a gap and hit it hard, forced the quarterback to step up, and then in came Fortney.
I apologize. I didn't see Stalker in there. So
well, he didn't make the hit. He's the one who forced him into.
Yeah. Great job. I mean, they are just dominating on the front line for the defense. The ball is again placed on the 29-yard line. It's going to be second down 16 with just a little over a minute left in the first half. Sanders goes under center. It's going to be another run. And he's got some room right there. He's out to the 25, 36-yard line.
Jordan.
He's going to be tackled by number 23, Jordan Duff. They're going to give him out to about the 36.5-yard line right there. Less than a minute left. Nice solo tackle right there. He's everywhere, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. What a night. A little extra energy from missing last week.
Well, it's going to be third down 9 for the Raiders. Probably get one more playoff, but we'll see what they can do here. I'm assuming we're kind of in the pass coverage. Make sure we don't get a home run out of this. But it's going to be a run play. Out to number 20.
Good job, Nick Gorman.
Larry Jackson. Number 42, Nick Gorman, gets him for a loss. And that's it. 10 seconds left in the first half. Folks, stay with me. I've got Coach Bill Beam going to be my Bearcat at the half. Hope you'll join us. But with that, that is the end of the first half. Bearcats are leading this week, 38-0. Stay tuned for these messages, but please come back for Bearcat at the half. Here come the Bearcats. He's at the 30, 20, 25, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bearcats! What a great pass. Good one, you get the fight. Touchdown, Bearcats! Oh,
Run out there and hopefully pass completion. He's getting it very deadly.
it's complete! Down to the 1-yard line. He might have touched it. Touchdown, Bearcats! Khalil Wilson, number 88. Hello, Bearcat fans. Welcome to Bearcat at the Half. And this week, I've got Coach Bill Beam with me, graduate of KCD from 1976. I'm not trying to show your age. Also, kicker for Tulane University in New Orleans. Coach, appreciate you being with me here this week.
Thank you.
You've been a tremendous help to the school in many more ways than one. You're probably the most active alumnus at the school here, and we certainly do appreciate all that you do. Kind of give us a perspective what all you've done for Kentucky Country Day.
Well, it was an interesting situation in which I came to meet Coach Green in 2003, where, frankly, we had not done a good job of creating any real true records. And many times what happened is an athletic director from one era never really, they weren't perpetuated for the next athletic director to know where they were going. And frankly, I spent, I think I was insane, but I spent 22 months.
Oh my God.
With not even going 22 days in that 22 months, working on it at least 2 hours a day. And I want to thank my wife because she knew what the project was and she knew what the goal was. And the goal was to create an archive of athletic records. And now we've gone from probably being the worst archive school to I have not found a school that has done what we've done at the depth that we've done. And I encourage anyone to go on the school website, and you can see all those records.
Because it's online as well.
It's online, yes, sir.
That's incredible. What kind of motivated you to do something like this?
Well, I probably was in a unique situation in that I had a father who went to KMI. My mother was the first field hockey coach. They named the field hockey award after her, the Toy Award. And the Robertsons in the family is married to Tway, and then I come around and I'm I'm a graduate and I've got children there. I felt, even though I graduated from the Rock Creek campus, I felt as much a part of being on Springdale Road as any kid possible or any parent possible. And my love for the school kind of it evolved through that. And what's happened for me is that, some guys play cards or play golf or whatever. My hobby has been KCD.
Yeah. Well, I know with all the faculty here knows how much you're involved. Coach Green has certainly, and you get a lot of credit for everything we do, or you do here, and we certainly do appreciate a lot of the stuff you've done here because it's phenomenal. You walk down the hallway back around the gym. Talk about that a little because you've been inspirational as far as getting that done as well.
Well, but again, that part really, I couldn't have done it without there being little components, a mosaic of different people. There were people in certain coaching eras in football, in lacrosse, in field hockey that may have kept records that were in a glove box. Every one of our records are verifiable. They're legitimate. And I got to start out really with in 1942, going through the Courier-Journal and Louisville Times, and having like 12 notebooks. Everybody at the Louisville Public Free Library knew who I was. And in light of that, we were able to develop these record boards. But what was also fun about those people going through those those little glove boxes or shoe boxes, finding things. Some of them may have a dairy box where they somehow or another kept their old jersey that I don't know how they they don't get stolen or something, but they somehow all of a sudden show up and they. A lot of them gave it with anonymity. So.
Well, I can remember, there's an old paint company here in town that's no longer called Curfee's Paints.
Yes.
And Frank Curfee's was one of the original guys. That was his family, and I grew up going to church with him all my life. And, of course, you can see some of the of him up there who was involved with Kentucky Military Institute. And we can't credit you enough and thank you enough for all you've done. Now,
again, if it weren't for certain people handing me, it's like if you go down in the football area, you see 6 different eras of jerseys being framed and everything. I don't know of anywhere that's done. We've got basketball jerseys, tennis rackets. I have now got every tennis racket and been able to of all 6 of our state champion single and doubles winners, and that will be eventually up on the wall.
Well, let's get back to football. You're in charge of the kickers here. You've got a great guy, David Holtgrave. I mean, he's a tremendous kicker. And plus you got our starting quarterback who's a punter for us and who does a tremendous job. Talk a little bit about those two guys.
Well, David, I typically, some of the talent, it may make me look good, but actually the soccer coach makes me look good because what I typically have done is stolen kids from the soccer team every year. And they have to kind of learn how to kick the ball in a little bit different using their hips and bringing their legs across a little bit different way from a kicker standpoint. A lot of times I get goalies and convert them into punters. And a lot of times good punters have very strong right legs who happen to be quarterbacks that have strong arms. A lot of times strong arms mean strong right legs. As you know, you're a former baseball player, and so it's no shock at all that Robert Schultz has a strong right leg.
Yeah. Now you kicked at Tulane.
Yes. Well, actually punted.
Oh, you punted. Okay.
Punted and free safety.
Well, what kind of team did y'all have down there when you played?
We started out not very well. We were 2-9. We had a new coach, a guy by the name of Larry Smith, who was an assistant coach at Arizona. And by the time we were done our senior year, we were 9-2 in the Liberty Bowl.
Oh my gosh!
And Larry Smith ended up leaving us to go to Arizona and took them to the Rose Bowl and took USC to the Rose Bowl. But I worked for a very nice man, Larry Smith, who, by the way, didn't call me Bill Beam or Billy Beam or anything. He always called me Jim. Now, I don't know. I know he knew my last name.
You look like a Jim.
He just, so I don't know if that was one of his habits, but he always called me Jim.
That's a great story. Yeah. Well, let's talk about where athletics have been here in the past at Country Day, where we are today, and where do you foresee us in the future?
It's huge. Let me start really from a football perspective. Football has been in a situation in which it's been a numbers problem. Back in my day and time, we were dealing somewhere between 17 and 23 players a year in the 70s.
Oh, wow.
And we were still winning. There were still 5-5 to 7-3 teams in that time period.
Right.
But what we were playing the other small single A schools. What is fascinating, and I am still pinching myself, is we are today now playing 5A schools tonight. This is the largest school we've ever played in school history. We've been playing some 4As this year and been successful. This is a 5A school, and if we're successful tonight, this will be the largest win against another classification in school history. And we've gone from essentially scheduling the weakest 10 to 20 teams to play that were sort of on our grade before to have a reasonable winning record and a reasonable schedule to where now the only Class A teams we play today are district games, which are mandatory. All the other games are 2A, 3A, or 4A, or 5A today.
Right. Well, I know you mentioned after one of the games, I believe it was after the Wagner game. You made, of course, I think it's nice how the whole team, as well as the parents, get down on the field in a big circle, and you interrupted Coach Green and made an announcement. Why don't you let everybody know about that announcement that you made?
There were two announcements. The first announcement is that we have been trying to elevate ourselves as far as the higher classification.
Yes.
That was the first time we had beaten 3 teams that were of higher classification for us ever in school history, and we might have a chance at the 4th here tonight. So we're even breaking records tonight. The other record is that Tim Green became the winningest coach in KCD history. So we're very proud of him, and we're and he's done it not by still trying to play is a weaker schedule. He's upgraded the schedule, and frankly, from a standpoint of when we were able to be competitive with Iroquois, competitive with Atherton, competitive with Shawnee, I'm trying to think, it was Iroquois, Wagner, okay? Those schools, when people read those in the paper, they can relate to it more, particularly KCD alumni. Non-KCD alumni, they relate more to it because it's in Jefferson County versus playing someone from a fairly remote county. So it's been very helpful to us spreading the word that KCD football is not only doing well but getting better and bigger and better.
Let's talk about the future. You know, one of the things that we're doing now, having these games live streaming over the internet and with ihigh.com, talk about where you kind of foresee this going.
Well, I first of all, I'm jealous. I mean, I had a father and a grandfather. I mean, they were down in Florida. They couldn't see me. Today, these kids are these people are going all the way from California to Florida to Louisiana. I'm hearing
to Switzerland.
Hello, Switzerland. So that is so helpful. And think if we're able to get now alumni, this is what will happen generationally. Now I know a lot of our college players right now are watching us and having a great time watching us. Well, when that becomes part of the system and it becomes a part of a legacy at Country Day that you'll see this year in and year out, this will be such an invaluable tool.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell you on behalf of the Bearcat Nation watching us out there, listening during this week, we can't thank you enough for all you do for Country Day. You don't even have any kids anymore at this school, and you're still coming back.
There's some wonderful things happening. Our lacrosse program, both boys and girls, have really picked it up. I have been very pleased with both the girls and basketball team last year having winning records. You have the soccer team being ranked, and the girls soccer team doing well in regional tournaments.
Yes.
And it's in the boys golf team. The girls golf team won their first regional, but the boys golf team is undefeated match play. It's been very, very fun to watch this grow into where we're competitive with schools that I frankly in the 70s never thought they wouldn't schedule us because they had nothing to win.
Well, not just then, but even when the last 8 or 9 years since Coach Green has been here, you saw it coming that he was becoming more and more competitive. But now he's got a team that's just really out there, productive, doing well, and puts out a tremendous product, and I'm proud of them. So, Coach, I certainly appreciate you joining us here at halftime. With that, folks, that concludes Bearcat at the Half. Bearcats are winning 38-0. We'll be back with more Bearcat football after this. Yeah, but it's 40.
Welcome to the biggest games in high school football, the Great American Rivalry Series. 46 matchups, each one a classic. These are the nights you'll always remember. This is football, the way it was meant to be. In the stands and in the trenches, the Rivalry Series is the real thing. Don't miss out when the greatest show in high school sports comes to town. Go to GreatAmericanRivalry.com. The Great American Rivalry Series from iHigh.
Welcome back, Bearcat Nation. We've got about 2.5 minutes left in the halftime. Jeff, let's talk about the first half statistics. Who looked good? And I know you're going to mention Jordan Duff, but tell us about some of the other guys as well.
All right, Pops, Coach Joe Maione with our stat work. He does an incredible job for the football team, by the way. He doesn't get enough props for what he does every game. He's always out here for us. He's got Robert Schultz at 8 for 13, 154 yards. Isaiah Brent's 8 carries and 92 yards. So you put those two things together right there. We're talking about a nice stat line there, a balanced game between the pass and the run. And then you look at Jordan Duff, as Michael had mentioned, with a tremendous first half. Just offensively, he had 5 catches, 119 yards in the first half, guys. That's seasons for some kids, careers for others, and that's the first half here today for Jordan Duff. What a start.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. You cannot say enough about how much we have missed that young man. Good to see him out there being extremely productive.
Yeah, he's just explosive. You worry how a guy comes off a leg injury.
Exactly.
If they might be hesitant, but no, he
especially because it was a high ankle sprain, correct?
I believe you're right.
And those are tough to recover. I know it was kind of a fluke accident before our first game that this happened, Shawnee week. And golly, those can just straggle on forever if he doesn't get enough rest. Then it just comes back over and over or go over. It's just a lingering injury. And you can tell it's not affecting him whatsoever.
Yeah, no, he's looking very explosive tonight. He's a great player. Let's hope he can keep it up all season.
Well, the line's done a great job protecting on the offense. The line on the defense has done a fantastic job as far as penetrating and not really allowing for any kind of rush other than on the outside. But because you can see they do have a couple of good athletes. Marcus King, who's a senior, who's done a pretty good job. Malik Sanders, who's the freshman quarterback. He's a good athlete for a guy that's only in his really 3.5 games that he's played. So
yeah, he's looked very good. Comfortable running the football, doing a nice job with the play action, as we've mentioned a few times. And he's got a nice spiral, a good arm. He'll get better at his accuracy as time wears on, but he's a good talent here for the Raiders.
Well, as the second half is about to begin, the Bearcats are kicking off to the Iroquois Raiders.
I hope I didn't undermine the effort of Isaiah Brents as well. 8 carries for 92 yards. Anytime you can get above 10 yards a carry, that's phenomenal.
Absolutely. He averages out to 184 yards for the ball game. My gosh.
That's not bad.
That's terrific. But
drove for about 300, run for 180. I think Coach Scotty will take that.
He'll take that every game. So, just to let you know, Bearcat fans, next week we play September 23rd, Breckenridge County at Breckenridge County. We will not be online, and then we'll have a bye week September 30th. So we'll be off that week.
Break.
And then October 6th. That is Holy Cross at Holy Cross, 7:30. I believe we are going to be online for that away game, and then we'll be offline October 14th for Bethlehem at Bethlehem. Then we'll be back here on the campus of Kentucky Country Day against Caverna October 21st, and then end the season with Trimble County here at KCD October 28th. So we still got a long season to go. This is a great start for us. A little bit of an absence last week, but we have fully recovered with that. I hope Mr. Riscotti, Mike Riscotti down in Gainesville, Florida, is proud of his son because he's done a great job of coaching tonight.
Yeah, explosive offense. Everybody's looking sharp. O-line's blocking well.
I feel sorry for Mr. Riscotti. He's a Red Sox fan, and I'm a Rays fan. I haven't seen any scores yet of the Rays-Red Sox, but I tell you, Mr. Riscotti, my Rays are coming back, and they're going to take over that wild card position.
Yeah, the Red Sox panic meter's getting up.
Yes, it is. David Holcraig's in the kickoff. It's beautiful punt. He fumbles at about the 1-yard line. I'm surprised he didn't step out of bounds, but he's got a lot of room to run. Nick Gorman's chasing him right there. He's still up and running.
I believe that was Josh Spurrier, Travis Abrams. Yeah, Travis Abrams, and that's Josh Spurrier, 89.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball's going to be placed about the 8-yard line. I'll make it the 9-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders on their own 9-yard line.
It was a great kick by Holtgrave, getting it inside the 5 right there at the sideline.
Yes, it was. I mean, he perfectly placed that ball just inside. It could have gone into the end zone. He was awfully close. I know it's the opposite side of the field for us, but he was close to being out of bounds over there. It's going to be a run play. He's got a lot of room out there. Jordan Duff misses the tackle, but it's going to be placed around the 20-yard line. I didn't see who was able to finally bring him down.
I can tell you it's Khalil Wilson coming off.
Number 88, Khalil Wilson with that tackle.
He's made some textbook plays from that spot, and seemingly with that same angle, he did a great job.
The ball's going to be placed on the 22-yard line of the Raiders. It's going to be 1st and 10. It's just the start of the second half. Bearcats are winning, commanding lead 38-0. It's going to be another run play. Oh, he's got him right there at the line of scrimmage. He might got a yard or two there. But in on the tackle is going to be number 33, Tommy Stafiri. He comes up bottom of that pile.
That initial hit. Iroquois runner kept his feet rolling and turned it to the outside to pick up a few after that.
Yeah, that was number 32, Robert Amos, for the Raiders on that run. You've got number 3, Malik Sanders. It's going to be another run. He's got a few yards there. Looks like he gets about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down, 4 to go. The ball be placed on the 25-yard line. Or excuse me, on the 27-yard line. No, I take it back. It's going to be on the 29-yard. I'll get it right in a minute. But it's going to be 3rd down, 3 to go for the Raiders. As far as the defense, looks like you pretty much got the starting lineup back in there. Need to get some more repetition out of these guys. Make sure we're keeping up our great job on defense.
You know, we've changed things up a little bit. It looks like we might be running a 5-man look with Isaiah Brents down at nose.
That's number 20.
Great pursuit. Big
Larry
hit.
Jackson on that run.
Dalen Norris. Good to see him drive his hips through that tackle.
Absolutely. Number 78, Dalen Norris on that tackle. I know Coach Mayone's proud of his grandson making that big tackle right there. Great job. He's a quick little runner out there.
Oh, yeah, he had the motor running. He knew where he was going, and our exterior defense pushed that guy back inside.
Yeah, it goes for a loss of 8 yards, so it's going to be 4th down, 11. Raiders are back to punt. It's going to be number 1. Ooh, they got a different punt. Well, it is a fake. There is a penalty on the play, though. So no matter what, Isaiah Brents got there. Nice tackle. I'm surprised they went for that.
I don't think that was they didn't mean to do it. It was a bad snap, and the guy just took off running.
Well,
I didn't think he could get that punt off.
He's kind of had a bit of a rainbow snap all night when he's doing those punts.
Yeah.
It did go almost over his head on that for a touchback, which would have been really exciting. Yeah. That's right, touchdown. It would have been a touchdown. It's going to be false start against the Raiders. It's going to be decline, and it's 1st down, Bearcats. This 1st down's being brought to you by Verizon 4G LTE mobile internet. Don't forget, folks, every week that we're online, Kevin Stammerman's here. If you need him to do any kind of play recording, video work on your particular athlete, give him a call. Schultz is under center, back to pass. It's going to be complete to Clue Wilson. Oh, just incomplete. I thought he had that pulling it in, and they made a nice play against the Bearcats there.
That's a great pass by Robert. Khalil running a quick slant. That's a timing pattern. Timing was all there.
It definitely was.
Just fell incomplete.
It did. So ball's going to be placed back on the 17-yard line, 2nd and 10. We're just at the start of the 3rd quarter. Just a little over 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Tommy Stafiri's in the backfield. It's going to be handed off to Isaiah Brents. Nice run up there. Gets just outside the 11-yard line. About a 5-yard gain right there.
Great push by that offensive line. Matt Kircher at center. Emilio Zayas at guard. Michael Stocker at guard. Collier Clay. Ben Rice at tackles.
The ball is placed on the 11-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, 5 yards to go for the Bearcats. They are on the Raider 11-yard line. Just 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter. You got Tommy Safiri in the backfield. Isaiah Brents, number 4, in the backfield. Somebody hand it off to Isaiah again. He's got some room. He's going to be out there. He's close to a first down right there, Jeff. Just outside the 5-yard line. Let's call it the 6-yard line.
Very close. I bet they'll
measure.
Bring the Chanel. They're going to give it to him.
First down, Bearcats. This first down is being brought to you by 852 FX, sports video and live streaming, and ihigh.com. That's going to be placed on the 6-yard line, just inside the 6. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bearcats. Roberts running back from getting the play from Coach Riscotti. Be an interesting play call right here. They've run the ball predominantly right now, this early part of the third quarter, Jeff. You got number 88, Khalil Wilson, to the close side here. Tommy Stafiri's in the backfield again, along with Isaiah Brents. Jordan Duff to the far side. He's got touchdown, Bearcats! Number 88, Khalil Wilson. Beautiful pass there. Same pass they just had a few minutes ago on that slant route.
Yeah, they didn't change the defense up. They're just running, look like a cover 3 look. You can pick apart with the short game all day. 3-step drop for Robert. Put it right into Khalil's bread basket.
It was just a beautiful bullet right there. I mean,
great timing.
Absolutely. Number 25, David Holtgrave, in for the point after attempt. Number 88, Khalil Wilson, will hold for him. He's done a nice job of kicking these point after attempts tonight. Has 1 field goal under his belt. It's good. And with that, folks, Bearcat Nation, it's Bearcats 45. Iroquois 0. With that, we're going to take a break. Come back for more Bearcat football after these messages. Hello, Bearcat Nation. Again, this is Michael Bennett of the Kentucky Country Day Football Network. Alongside me, Jeff Holbrook, king of admissions for Kentucky Country Day School. You want to get admitted to Kentucky Country Day as a student, you got to go through this guy right here. And Miss Di Smith, I just want you to know your son just passed me, winked at me, and said hello to my mother, and hopefully you're listening down there in Arkansas. Tell your husband he does have a Wildcat fan that does like him. Rooting on those hogs down there. So a beautiful kick by David Holtgrave. It's not going to be returned. It's going to be a touchback. So the Raiders will take over on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. I know the Longs are proud of their grandson and nephew and cousin up in Connecticut, seeing their guy David do some great kicking tonight.
It's just a great weapon. Put that ball at the goal line or in the end zone. Gives your cover team a great opportunity to some poor field position for the opponents.
Well, again, it looks like we're starting up with pretty much the starting lineup on the defensive side. Raiders going to run. Gets about a 2-yard gain there.
Looks like we're giving Gorman a break. You got Fluellen at the
okay, good. Marcus,
spot.
number 40. Marcus Fluellen's checking into the ball game. Number 60, Michael Stocker checks in as well. Yeah, let's give him a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down 9. Ball's placed on the 21-yard line.
Looks like they're giving Zayas a blow with 57. That's Peter McKay. To see Peter enter the ball game. He's worked hard for several years here to be a part of the Bearcat football team.
Ball ruled incomplete, intended for number 23, Eric Shepard. Number 20, Larry Jackson. So it's going to be 3rd down 9 for the Raiders.
Peter came to us as an 8th grader. They moved out all over East Coast. He and his sister Diana. came
Out of
in
where?
out of the East Coast. I want to say Connecticut, but don't quote me.
Okay. Good family?
Oh, outstanding addition to the Bearcat community.
Well, 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Bearcats are leading 45-0. Iroquois has the ball on their own 21-yard line. It's going to be a run play.
Good misdirection.
Yes, it was a nice one. He's got a lot of room out there. He's going to be forced out of bounds by number 89, Josh Spurrier. That run was by number 22, Augustine Ottoir. He did have a nice run out there. That's good for a first down. Ball's going to be placed on the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders. They're still on the right side of the field, being the Raider side. You got number 3, Malik Sanders, who's the freshman quarterback. He's under center. It's going to be another run play. He's going to be tackled. About a 3 or 4 yard gain out there.
Great effort by Dalen Norris. He was blitzing on the backside here. Continued to pursue that play and came in and delivered a nice blow.
And Josh Spurrier, number 89, was on that play as well. Came up limping a little, but he looks like he's trying to walk it off. So got about a 2 yard gain. 2nd down, 8. Ball's placed on the 43-yard line with 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Kind of see a little bit of down heads on the other side. I can understand why. Daggone it. You hate to ever see anybody in high school or younger get beat like this, but because of all the effort.
Dalen,
Oh, great.
Effort.
Great job by Dalen Norris. Just missed him. Oh, what a tackle by number 88, Kalen Wilson. I'm sorry, Khalil. Where did I get Kalen from? Because you said Dalen. That's
there
why.
You go. Yeah, great play. Khalil, he's just had a knack this season to hustle up in there.
Coach Green a little upset with one of the players down there. I'm not sure I saw what happened. But they're talking to him right now. I'm not sure, but anyway, play goes for a loss of 2 yards.
Gravy. You know how Coach Green likes his gravy.
Coach Pinkston's over there talking to Denny Fortney. I'm not certain what happened there, but anyway, back to play. Sanders is under center. It's going to be a pass play. He's got a man wide open, but he's going to run. He's got him tackled out there. It's number
Michael Stocker combined
60,
with
yeah.
Dalen Norris, maybe. Great job over there.
Absolutely. He comes up just limping a little bit, but nice play by those guys because he's a quick runner. He's got a lot of speed under his belt.
Yes.
That is credited as a sack. It's going to be 4th down. Goes for a loss of another yard, so 4th down and 12. Ball's on the 40-yard line, just a little over a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Back to punts, number 11, Robert Webb. And not a very good punt, and I don't know if there's going to be a return there. It's going to be down right there at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bearcats. This game's being brought to you by 852 FX Sports Video and live streaming at ihigh.com and Verizon 4G LTE mobile internet. Well, just a little over a minute left. I'm assuming they're going to start putting in some other players probably that fourth quarter sometime, Jeff. You don't want to have these guys in too much longer, but you got pretty much all the starters in.
Yeah, offensively here, this is the main core group.
And you got number 88, Khalil Wilson, closest to us. Isaiah Brent's got the ball. He's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle right there by number 59, Son Nugent. It's going to be 2nd down 10 for the Bearcats. About 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Khalil Wilson's out here to the side closest to us. Jordan Duff out to the far side along with Keith Miller. Isaiah Brent's lone setback. It's going to be a pass. He's going to be complete, I think. Beautiful catch.
Like he got under it from my side.
Absolutely. He's got it. They're calling it a catch. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats as the third quarter ends. Well, with that, we're going to take a break, folks. More Bearcat football after this.
Welcome to the biggest games in high school football, the Great American Rivalry Series. 46 matchups, each one a classic. These are the nights you'll always remember. This is football, the way it was meant to be. In the stands and in the trenches, the Rivalry Series is the real thing. Don't miss out when the greatest show in high school sports comes to town. Go to GreatAmericanRivalry.com. The Great American Rivalry Series from iHigh.
Welcome back, Bearcat fans. Bearcat Nation, I can't say enough. The Bearcats you ought to be proud of tonight. They are dominating this ball game. At the start of the fourth quarter, they're leading 4-5-0 over Iroquois Raiders. Done a terrific job. This is, just like Coach Beam said at halftime, this is the largest school we've ever played, and we're just doing a terrific job as far as winning not only the line game, the rushing game, the passing game, as well as the scoring game. So that's what matters the most. Well, Gormans, I know you'd be proud of Mr. Holbrook. He's enjoying some of your snacks right now as we speak, as Isaiah Brents runs out there, gets a couple of tackles. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's going to the house. He's down to the 10-yard line, about the 8 or 9-yard line. I thought he might have a big run into the touchdown end zone and get a touchdown right there, but he's going to be forced out of bounds by the Raiders. It's going to be placed on the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bearcats.
You know, I timed that well. I brought out the Voodoo Zap potato
That's
chip.
right.
I tell you, the Voodoo Zaps were outstanding.
This first down is brought to you by Verizon 4G LTE mobile internet. Well, Schultz is looking to Coach Riscotti, see what kind of play we're going to run here. He's in the shotgun position. Isaiah Brents in the backfield with him. Nick Gorman to the far side, along with Keith Miller and Jordan Duff. And it's going to be a draw play. Oh, nice tackle by the Raiders right there on Isaiah Brents. Tackle was by number 51, Aaron Webster. Nice job right there. A little bit of a highlight for the Raiders. Nice to see those guys. They're getting just really kind of thumped right now, but they're out there still working hard, and you kind of feel for them. Only won 3 games the past couple of years, so you know it's got to be tough when you're on a team that just isn't producing like the Bearcats are. So it's going to be another pass over to Keith Miller. It's going to be incomplete. Just a little bit over his head, little outreach of his hand, so he couldn't pull it in. But it's going to be 3rd down 10. Ball's just outside the 10-yard line with 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the ball game.
Keith Miller was running a crossing route from the left side to the right side, about 4 yards deep, trying to get underneath the linebackers.
We got Jordan to the close end here. Robert Schultz is in shotgun position. I was going to give it to Isaiah Brents. He's got some room to run. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Bearcats! Nice run right there by number 4, Isaiah Brents.
Collier Clay and Cam Sample blocking 8 yards downfield. Isaiah Brents, as all good backs do, reads the booty. You're taught to follow the hiney of that offensive lineman. It points one way, you go the other way. Great run, Isaiah Brents.
And he's had those legs moving all night tonight. So, name I like to call all night tonight is David Holtgrave. Like to see him in there again for another point after attempt. 9:29 left in the fourth quarter. It's good. And with that, the Bearcats take an even more commanding lead. They lead 52-0 over Iroquois Raiders. We're going to take a short break, but come back for more Bearcat football after these messages.
You're watching a live broadcast on iHigh by 852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
Come on now. Let's get it funky. Yeah.
852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
Nothing like a little Earth, Wind, and Fire to end the ball game. I know everybody doesn't want me to sing right now, but I feel like singing. Get a little Zappo in my mouth, and I'll really start singing. Jeff, go to town. Will you sing harmony with me? Well, we hope Bearcat Nation is still out there supporting us on iHigh.com and 852 FX, because this has been a fun game to watch on both sides of the ball for the Bearcats. Jordan Duff has just played out of his mind tonight. Isaiah Brents. Exactly.
David's brother here with the kick.
Oh, yeah, freshman here. Big buddy of my son, Max Bennett. So, nice kick out there. And it's going to get down to the 15-yard line. Beautiful kick by the freshman. He's got a big room. He's going out there. He's still running. Got to bring him down, guys.
Hang on, guys.
He's still coming there. That's going to be tackled by a host of Bearcats right there.
I believe almost every one of our freshmen had a hand on him.
Well, I think the initial hit was by number 56.
That's Collier
Clay. But there is a flag on the play. It's going against the Raiders. So the ball's right now placed on the 43-yard line, but it's going to be a big penalty against them. So it's going to place the ball all the way back to the 30-yard line. So it's going to be first down Raiders. Oh, I see a number 74 out there, Jeff Holbrook.
All right. Yeah, we've got a lot of guys on the field.
Yeah,
here.
they've emptied the benches now.
As a matter of fact, I believe we have 12 guys on the field.
Well, thank goodness the Raiders called timeout. So with that, this is Kentucky Country Day, Bearcat Radio. We'll be back after these messages. All right, Bearcat Nation, welcome back. Michael Bennett here on the campus of Kentucky Country Day with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Alongside me is Jeff Holbrook. Jeff, it's been a good game. Marcus Llewellyn just did a nice job there.
Yeah, he did. He got a little help from number 7, Jacob Pfeiffer. You see Fife getting some action. Got Derek Smith at cornerback, number 10. Evan Mock, 44, playing some outside linebacker over here. Travis Abrams, number 81. Pass complete. Is that Josh Spurrier, I believe, in the one-on-one tackle?
Absolutely,
nice
number 89. Nice job there, but it's good for a first down Raiders. That takes the ball out to the 45-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Here comes August Blocker and Max Bennett as Perry Fortney and Dalen Norris come off the field.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new players out there. Good to see them out there getting some good minutes. You got Sanders back under center. It's going to be a pass play. It's going to be incomplete.
Evan Mock, good coverage over here. He's a freshman.
Pass was intended for number 20, Larry Jackson.
Just got an email from my family here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good night, Samantha, and good night, Johnny and Chandra. Love you guys. Thanks for listening tonight.
I'm surprised we hadn't heard from Coach Evans tonight. He usually listens to it on the internet
I've
as
heard
well.
from him. It just hasn't been worthy of making it on air.
I don't know if he's worthy of much of anything, but
almost.
Nice run out there. He's down to the 40-yard line, going to be forced out of bounds by number 64.
That's Dalen Norris.
Dalen Norris.
Denny Smith with a nice play in the backfield just outside of his reach. Good to see number 50, Justin Kennedy. He's not even on our roster. He started football a little late. He's a new freshman from us from the Oldham County school system. Nice addition to the Bearcats.
Yeah, I've seen him quite a bit working out, trying to get in football shape, because I know he did show up a little on the late side. But nice run for the Raiders out there. He's going to get about 10-yard gain there.
I think Llewellyn on that play.
Run was by number 22, Augustine Atwar. See, I pronounced that correctly. You're giving me too hard of a time. My gosh. I only get these things a couple hours before the game. You expect me to pronounce these things perfectly? Atwar is correct. So don't give me a hard time, Holbrook. Sanders is back to pass. No, it's going to be a run play. He's got some room there. He's down to the 20, down to the 15. He's going to get in there. Touchdown, Raiders. I'm not rooting for the Raiders, but it's nice to see them score something. Just 3 minutes left in the ball game.
As a defensive coordinator in the day, it really didn't bother me to lose a shutout. I'd coach with some guys who'd get so upset at a play like that. You know what? I could care less at this point. You got your guys, your young defensive team out there. They're doing the best they can, and against typically still number ones, because that team is doing anything they can.
Well, you can tell.
On the board.
Yeah, and thank goodness you can tell that Coach Jones isn't getting upset because he hadn't broken a clipboard tonight. So we're good with that. The only time I was
worried about a shutout is if we only scored 1 point. That didn't happen very often.
Well, we got timeout on the field. The Raiders have called timeout. We're going to take a short break with this. This is Kentucky Country Day, Bearcat football.
You're watching a live broadcast on IHI by 852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
One, two, three, come on now.
Let's get it from the
Yeah. 852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
As we come to towards the end of this ball game, Bearcats are winning. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left. Raiders just scored right before they called a timeout. Looks like they're going to try and go for a 2-point conversion. It's 52-6 right now.
Well, Coach Evans is still listening. He just sent us a little text. He said, "Worthy my foot."
Well, pass is going to go incomplete, so score will remain the same, 52-6 with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the ball game. Well, I know Coach Evans had a big day today. He took all the 7th graders along with some of the other 7th grade teachers. They had Creek Day, so it was good to have them out there. You can see how doesn't Coach Holbrook look really good today, huh? Poor guy. Let me show you. He's got Peanuts on one side, Snoopy on the other side. Nice job, Miss Holbrook. So.
Thank you, Sean.
And plus, my gosh, I'm not trying to promote oral relief, but I'm not quite familiar with oral relief.
I got all my dirty Kleenex. It's been a rough day.
So we've had a good time tonight.
Holbrook house.
Hope you've enjoyed. Oh, that's absolutely. Why don't you do that, Jeff? We certainly do appreciate.
These are the ones I downed at halftime here, the Voodoo Chips.
Gorman's gave us 2 bags and nothing but snacks. So everybody else that's enjoying this broadcast, you got a lot to live up to comparing it to the Gormans, because they've certainly taken care of us tonight. Well, we've had a good time. I hope y'all enjoy this. Jeff and I have a great time up here enjoying this, getting to meet the players, at least for me, meet the players, getting to know the coaches, and it has been a highlight, Jeff.
Well, and I've got the best seat in the house.
even though it's chilly. I'll tell you what, that sun dropped down, and it has really just gotten cold up here.
Yeah, that's the way I've got the hood on. It's not good for my cold. That wind in the back of my neck hasn't been favorable.
Well, number 11, Robert Webb's checked in to kick for the Raiders. Not a very good kick, but it's going to be returned by the Bearcats. He's got a lot of room right there. He's going. It's number 23, Jordan Duff. He's to the 40, 30. He's down to the 20, 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. What a way to complete the ball game, Jeff.
Great run. Great run by Jordan Duff.
There's not much more you can say. I'm not sure what the flag's for, unless it's for excessive celebration.
Yeah, we got it.
Well, you hate to see that, but just a beautiful run by Jordan. Just an incredible way to end the ball game right here with 20 seconds left. And it's going to be a personal foul against the Bearcats. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Obviously, it was excessive celebration. I guess I missed it. I didn't really see what he did.
We had a bunch of guys on the field. That's a big return.
That is a big return. You can't help the excitement for something like that. Don't penalize them for something. But I guess when you got a route going on here, it's 58-6. That you don't want to just really tear down the other team like that.
That was a good job by the officials getting a little control of the game. So we'll take that.
This might be the longest kick of the year, I'm being told by Kevin Stammerman, but I'm not sure, quite honestly.
35-yarder for one.
35-yarder, could have gone 45-yarder. It's good! Point after attempt by David Holtgrave makes the score 59-6. Bearcats are leading, 21 seconds left in the ball game. We'll be back with more football. Okay, no, we won't be. We'll stay right here. I mean, my throat's hurting right now, but what the heck? Let's keep talking. I won't have a voice tomorrow night, Jeff. Tomorrow night's a big game here in Kentucky. We've got the University of Louisville Cardinals at Division II team here in town. That's playing against the University of Kentucky, a Southeastern Conference team that hopefully will come up with a big win. It should be a good game. Two teams that are suffering a little. Of course, U of L had to suffer their first defeat last week against Florida International, but they had a great player. Just ran the ball all over the place. So, but it'll be interesting. I'm not quite sure, quite honestly, we'll have so many people are picking Kentucky. Makes me think, okay, that means U of L is going to win. So.
Well, the rival games, you never know who's going to show up. Kids get excited.
Yeah, it is. It's been a good rivalry, even though Kentucky's really dominated over the past few years. But it should be a good game. LSU had a good ball game last night. I tell you, Mississippi State, people don't realize that's an up-and-coming football team. They've got a really great coach down there, and that ball game was tied 6-6 for a while until LSU just took over and won 19-6. But, of course, LSU's being ranked third team in the nation. Nice kick there by Mark Holtgrave. It's going to be picked up and ran by Iroquois.
Kind of run.
I'm not sure what that kid was doing. He was just jogging there until he fell down. I'm not quite sure why he was doing that.
I don't think he's had the ball in his hands a whole lot in the
That was number 57, Corvanti Lynham for the Raiders. Ball's going to be placed on the, let's call it the 24-yard line. That's the end of the ball game. Jeff, great ball game tonight. Good to see him recover after that loss last week.
Yeah, they played a great game tonight. Good to see a great effort. Congratulations to the Bearcats. Great game. Special noting Robert Schultz, Isaiah Brents, Jordan Duff. Nick Gorman as well, defensively.
Absolutely. Nick Gorman really showed up. And after an injury, suffering from that high sprained ankle, which is tough to come over, Jordan Duff really came to play football, and it shows. And
let's not forget Khalil Wilson. He had a great ball game, too. The list goes on. The more I think about the game, the more guys go.
Oh, exactly. And Isaiah Brents, I mean, I know you mentioned him. He just ran the ball up and down this field. And then what a way to finish for Jordan Duff on that last return from the kickoff. So he just did a great job. Well, folks, that's the end of the ball game. Jeff Holbrook, appreciate you being here tonight, even though you're a little bit under the weather. But that's it, guys. Bearcat Nation 59, Iroquois 6. For the Kentucky Country Day Football Network, this is Michael Bennett. So long.